Praise the Lord. Welcome to Faith Builders. I'm so glad you joined me today. I'm Pastor Sharon from Oasis Christian Center, and I just have a short word I want to bring to you today. In Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, it says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You know, so many times we see ourselves of how we grew up, maybe maybe we're not as educated as we think we should be for certain areas in our life, or we tend to look at the negatives, at the things that we can't do, or how we feel insignificant and all these things. But God sees us in a whole different light than we see ourselves. And in Judges chapter 6, there was an angel that came to Gideon, and he called Gideon. He said, "You mighty man of valor." And Gideon, he's telling the angel, the angel says, that you're going to be leading the army to defeat the enemy. And so God's army is going to be leading. And so Gideon's like, telling the angel how weak he is. And then he starts telling my family's weak, my whole family's weak, and I'm the weakest one of my family. And don't we do the same thing a lot of times? We judge what we think, even our family. We use that, I didn't grow up with the best surroundings, or I didn't grow up in a very good environment, and all these things, and we see ourselves according to things around us, or our education, or different things that's gone on in our lives. But just like Gideon, God sees us in a whole different light than what we see ourselves. And God is seeing you in a whole different light. Today, I want you to just be encouraged to know that God is seeing you in a different light than you are seeing yourself. God sees you as strong. He sees you as well able. He sees you as healed and healthy and whole. He sees you as a conqueror. He sees you as victorious. He sees you as being triumphant. He already sees you as these things. And so, a lot of times we just have to walk by faith and not by sight. Not walk by how we feel, or how we see ourselves, or our background, or any other thing. We have to just walk by faith. God has specific things that He wants you to do in this life, and that nobody else can do. And He wants to use you. And so He doesn't see us in the light that we see ourselves. And so He wants to use you in ways that you never dreamed that He could use you. But we have to walk by faith, just by faith, and it's as Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ. We have to remember that we're doing whatever we do, we're doing it through Christ. He gives us the ability. He gives us the strength. He enables us, just like He enabled, the angel told Gideon, he said, God is going to fight this battle for you. God is going to help you. He's going to give you the strength. He's going to give you the ability. And that's what He does. He gives you the ability. So it's not by ourselves, but it's through Christ that we can do all things. God bless you. Have a blessed week.